Hello. Allison, happy birthday. How exciting. Hopefully you're doing something nice for yourself. I'm having my birthday in like 3 weeks. So how's everyone doing? How you doing? That's what I feel like talking about today. How you guys are doing. Just getting like a read on everybody, a pulse on what's going on in the community, see how people are feeling and what they're going through, what they're dealing with. Who do we got here today? Fakiha, Bree, Allison, birthday girl, Nilsa, Jennifer, Casey, Betsy, Ryland, Nisha, Nikki, Dina, Celia, Ariana, Christina, Dominique, Caroline, Thrive with Lou, Mary Jane, Emily, Shaya, Isna, Bougie Buttercup, Sierra, Sarah, Lisa, Sandra, Kenya, Camilla, Tiffany, Peach, Vicky. I try to get everybody. Maddie, Kaya, Movie A, Betsy L, Leopard Print E. Sorry, my eyes are like, stop. Put on your glasses, fair maiden. Okay, let's see. Fakiha, when is my birthday? It's on the 8th. Okay. Lisa just woke up 7 a.m. in Australia. Well, good morning. Good morning. Speaking of good morning, this week's videos are affirmations. And what I'm doing is I wanted to do like a first thing in the morning, like start your day, a midday, like pick me up, and then like a fall asleep one. So it's like a little theme of like kind of like throughout your day to guide you through. So tomorrow's video is going to be like a wake up, start your day affirmations. So please join me tomorrow on the live chat so we can talk about it. If you're in Facebook, again, I typed into the chat. I don't know what the F is going on. Please, somebody write something, emoji or something, so I can see if it's working. Otherwise, I won't be able to see your comments. I don't know what Mark Zuckerberg's deal is. Okay. So Bree, okay, Bree says, whoever was here last live might remember I opened up about struggling with intrusive thoughts and they are completely gone. I have full control over them now. Thank you guys for supporting me. Proud of you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Maddie, thank you so much. If anybody wants to wish, it's Allison's birthday. Happy birthday, Allison. Okay. Sandra, thank you so much for your kind generosity. She says, what is the best way to affirm away hip pain? I was affirming my hip feels good, but that is too much attention to the area. Or is that too much attention to the area? I tried, my body feels great, or my muscles feel so great. I dance so well. So healing. Here's my process for it. First things first is you need to be, we're not going to like, give it a name kind of thing. Like, I know it's like hip pain or whatever, but like we want to stop associating it, giving it like, giving it a presence basically is what I mean. Just like, it's just nothing. When you talk about it, we are going to either not talk about it at all. I love how quiet it is over here. We're going to either not talk about it at all, or we're going to say something better, higher quality about the great way your hip feels. So I always tell my clients this. I probably said it before. Like the way I tell my husband my back hurts or whatever, I'll be like, my back feels really good. Like that's like how I say my back hurts, because I just don't even want to say the words. So you want to be making sure that you're not affirming it, right? Like, not just affirming that it feels good, but more important, also in conjunction, not affirming that it doesn't. you know, not like wallowing in it. Like I know it, if it hurts, it hurts, right? We don't need to like talk about how much it hurts. So it's trying to starve it of attention, not calling it by name, not giving it that presence. And then when you are, you know, make sure you're doing visualizations of it being like super top notch. I like to visualize my bones being made out of titanium. I visualize my hair being made out of like super fine strands of steel, my teeth being made out of steel. Like I really try to like make sure that I think of my body as like a fucking like machine. So doing that, visualizing your hip working, like whatever it's doing now, visualize it working and all the things like coming together and the bullshit shaking off or the dust shaking off. And all of a sudden it's all like lubed up and working in the right way or whatever it's doing. It's fucking staying in place. I don't know. Give it that mental fun kind of thing. And then like the image thing, if you can. And then make sure that you are not just treating your illness, you're healing it. Like you're focused on the health and the overall outcome and not the fact that you have an illness that you have to deal with, right? Or an illness. That's just kind of with everything. That's like kind of blanket for things that are in your physical body, but that's kind of like my process. I hope you feel better. We're all here with you. Maddie, you are very sweet. Thank you. Movie A says, feeling good and wanting to only focus on growing me and my confidence. I'm no longer putting attention on the specific person and want to put the attention on me. Good. That is a good spot to be in. That just shows that you are working through your process because, again, I always say it's inevitable. At some point, you're going to have to realize that you are the important, you know, part of the equation. Not that they're not important, but you can't fix them. You need to work on you in order to get yourself where you need to be. I just saw my fucking timer nice job. I saw my timer on the camera and I was like, why is my timer in the picture? Because I didn't set it. Make sure that you are, I'm very good at keeping my thoughts on track when I'm talking. So good at it. Yeah. Okay. When you realize that you are the mechanism that is doing the manifesting, you are manifesting them at the end of the day. So obviously you have to work on yourself and not them. Ultimately, that's a good place to be in because that's a sign that you're moving forward through your process. So congrats. Oh, if anyone's interested, Rylan, maybe you can leave the link in the chat. I don't have it on my website yet, but we just put together a little, it's like a little confidence affirmations builder. If anybody's, okay, cool. Should put it down here. Can you pin it? Okay. A little confidence affirmations builder. And if you guys want to check that out, it's free. You can download that. And it'll just help you make, it's like 21 new affirmations that you can start kind of using to like boost your confidence and step into that role of whoever it is that you're trying to be, that you want to be. Nancy Patino, thank you so much for your kind generosity. Says, how do you get your crush to notice you when you work together and have only seen him and never talked to him? I want him to do the first move. Okay. First things first. One thing I just like to say, anytime there's ever like I want them to make the move kind of a thing, I just want you to be careful of it because it's laced with, because I don't want to for blah, 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 blah reason, right? So something is going on in there that's not a pure like, well, of course they want to talk to me. You know, like that's kind of like where you need to be at. And I just think that, not that you can't, not that it's not gonna be them reaching out to you first, but you don't want to make that the thing because it adds that layer of like, ooh, kind of ness to it, right? It's just not a pure like that person like thinks the world, like they have had the crush on me the whole time. That's what I'm realizing. Like, wait a minute, I thought I was the one with the crush. Meanwhile, this person's been over here trying to figure out how to talk to me. That's awesome. You can do like that kind of a story versus like, how do I get them to talk to me? And I want them to do it first. That is not powerful at all. So, it's so quiet. I love it. It's like an oasis here. So what I would do is I would start thinking of / visualizing / daydreaming on all of the different ways that you can think of you guys kind of having a conversation together. And just like, you know, making sure that We have puppy dog eyes. We got googly eyes at each other. We got butterflies, both on both ends, especially their end, you know. And just like turning your story from I like this person, how do I get them to like me back, to like, they're so cute. I can tell they have a crush on me. It's really precious. Like something else, because you want to flip, like turn the tide, change the story, get that going back in the other direction. And then just filling your mind with all kinds of different possibilities of how it could come about. Understand that any of those is possible and would be just as nice to happen, and probably could be something I haven't even thought of. And that's even awesome too, because the universe continues to shock and delight us. And I can't wait to see how it brings this about. You know, like less about how do I do it and more about like, this is cool that this is happening. And that's like for everything really, you know, the best and easiest way to get stuff is just, you already have it. Obviously it's inevitable. So what am I worried about? There's nothing to worry about. And thank you. Okay, Leo. That's my doggy's name. Where is he? Leo. Oh, he's sleeping over there. Thank you so much. Says, since the weekend I'm back at scripting and yesterday started my 30 days of my Roxy's, your 30 days of alignment, and had the best day since weeks. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Update you soon. Yes, please. Best case scenario. Proud of you. That's so cool. Okay. Yes, it is my stuff, but like it worked for me. It's working for a lot of people. So I'm just really glad that you're enjoying it, because literally when you just start focusing on other things, the stuff that you don't focus on anymore doesn't continue to manifest as much. Like you just lessen the what's the word I want to use? You lessen like the amount of it that you have to deal with when you lessen the amount of it you're dealing with in your mind, you know? And so we just want to be like swapping the shit out, the stuff that we don't want to necessarily think about or continue with. We need to swap it out with the stuff that we do want to think about and continue with on a consistent basis. And the more you do it, the more often you do it, the easier it is for you, the better you get at it, and the easier, quicker, and smoother your manifestations come about. Like there's just no downside to it, except for like you have to focus. So like, when is that a bad thing? Focusing is good. If you're in Facebook, I'm sorry, I can't see your chat. If you're saying stuff, I don't know what what's up with Facebook's chat situation, but somebody in there. Yeah, I can only see what I wrote. I can't see anything else.
They said, I have this thing where I always act if he's watching me. I don't know why, but everything I do is if he can see me. Is this a problem?
You're always acting as if somebody can see you. The S is an SP?
The SP.
Acting as if they can see you?
I always act if he's watching me. I don't know why, but everything I do is as if he can see me. Is this a problem?
I don't know. I need more information on that one. I don't understand why I don't get it. Said with love. Okay. Danielle, thank you so much. Says, how to rid fear of competition when SP is distant. Okay. First things first, SP is not distant, right? We need to make sure that like you got to deal with the stuff that you're doing to cause the distance also. So the distance is an issue. And then the idea of competition, and I can bet that the competition thoughts are causing some of the distance, right? So we need to look at what you are doing in your mind that is like let me take that back. Wherever it is that you are allowing the fears, worries, doubts, insecurities, whatever, wherever you are letting those like cycle and perpetuate and tumble around, that's where your attention needs to go. You need to be paying attention to when you allow yourself to spiral and not let yourself spiral anymore. You need to be catching, you need to like let those thoughts through one at a time, analyze them, and then, flip them into something else. You have to be making sure that you're not letting yourself dwell on this issue. Now, having said that, I do think it is valid, and definitely I'm going to be talking more about, I'm like refining my practice and stuff, of course, and talking more about allowing these thoughts sometimes and not just flipping them always, because you do want to kind of like get to the bottom of what's there. And a lot of times when I do let myself go there, what I the road I end up getting to is like forgiveness of myself. So it seems like, you know, no matter how far you dig, at the end of it, you're going to realize like, okay, that really wasn't my fault. And it's not something that I need to be like beating myself up over, and I need to be forgiving myself for these things. So I think that it's good to let yourself go there for, you know, like resolution purposes, to cover the wounds and to ease shit. Definitely something that we should be doing, but you don't want to dwell there. Like once you get to that point of like, okay, you know what, I can forgive myself, I need to forgive myself, then you do. And then you start back onto your, everything's fine, it's working out, this is okay, I'm not worried, me and this person are good, they only have eyes for me, they love being around me, there's no one else that could possibly fulfill them, they can imagine, they don't want to be with anybody else. Why am I thinking that they do? Why am I inserting these thoughts? There's no reason to. Of course they want to be with me and only me, or whatever. That's just the kind of stuff that you want to be doing, instead of tumbling around in the, what if there's somebody else? Like, if there's somebody else, what do you mean somebody else? In my reality where I'm creating the situation, why would I do that for myself? I don't do that. I only create situations that work for me. So no, not likely. I don't think so. Talk yourself out of that shit and just be aware of when you're doing it. Because that's the issue, is like not catching it soon enough. And then it just like goes off the rails. Nelsa says, if we focus on ourselves, it doesn't cancel the SP intentions. I don't know why it would, you know, because why can't you intend that your person wants to be with you and they're awesome, they're doing well, while you're also affirming that you're doing great and you love yourself and everything's working out for you? Like, this is what 360 means. This is my process, is like, whatever the fuck you are thinking about in your mind, or even beyond that, whatever's in your life, you need to have a like designated story for like everything, because if you don't, then your old shit comes through. But if you have a story of your SP that they're amazing and you have a great relationship, or that it's unfolding and you love how, you know, seeing how the universe brings it about and they can't stop thinking about you or whatever the fuck, they're just off doing that until you start worrying, doubting, fearing anything. Until you change the story, they're off doing what you say they're doing. So you send them away, put them on the shelf. They're over there being fine, doing what they're doing. And then you working on yourself. Everything's fine. I'm doing getting better every single day. And then if the subject of money comes up in your mind, you have your money affirmations, and the health comes up. We have the good health things that we say, because we can't afford to be saying shit that we don't actually want to experience. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Bree says, about the thinking your SP is watching, I think it's an internal fear and insecurity that your SP will know you're manifesting them. It's like a self-conscious thing, I think. I don't know how to explain it. That makes sense. Sorry, I'm like, wait, what are we talking about? That's cool when we have, you know, I always say this, but I love our community. I love how everybody's so supportive of each other and just kind of being there for it. Bree, can you discuss the law of attraction versus law of assumption? You know, it's funny, is I was about to make a video about that this week, and then I was like watching other people's, because I like to, you know, I like to know what they're saying and what's in their videos, so that I can see, like, you know, like, what are you guys hearing? What are you missing? What if there's any place that I could kind of like offer my information or whatever. So I watched a few, and it was just like, you know, what they're saying is like what I teach. And like you assume it's yours, you say your affirmations, this is what it is now. Like I've been saying this whole year, like it is what you say it is. And then it is. And like, I think that, you know, the law of attraction versus law of assumption, this whole vibration thing, like all of it, like, I don't know. Like, I think that people have been trying to explain what's happening on Earth for the history of humanity, and there's various ways of trying to explain it. So like, I think at the end of the day, if you control your thinking, because I believe your thoughts are manifesting more than anything else, that takes precedence over everything, in my opinion. And Therefore, if you decide something is something, or you think it is something, then that's what it is, because your thoughts are choosing your reality. That's how I think of it. So are you attracting? Are you assuming? Yeah, I guess. But like, I don't know. Again, to me, that gets in that weird, like, what are we actually talking about here? Like that area that gets weird to me. So I just like to say, in my opinion, our thoughts are creating our world, or choosing, our thoughts are how we choose what version of reality we move to next. And if you control your thoughts, you control where you go next. So I hope that answers that question. All right, we have Happy Life. Thank you so much. Says, love you, Roxy. I'm waiting to receive a test result to be negative. Do I live in the end and just know all is well and live as normal until I receive the negative results? Yeah. What's your alternative? Freak out for the next however long? It's not going to help. It's not going to do anything except maybe, stress you out, which if you don't need that right now. So, yeah. What I would do, obviously the test is negative. Obviously you're fine, but what overall your focus needs to be is like, I'm so healthy. I love my body's so great. Everything's fine. Everything's working out for me. I'm so glad. I have so much ahead of me. Like, like you need to be like really filling your mind with like healthy feelings of like excitement and doors opening and life is, just getting better every single day and so healthy and feel so good. And, and just know all is well and live normal until I receive results. Yeah. Cause I don't know what the alternative would be. Is like live in fear. That's never a good idea. In my opinion, don't listen to me if you don't want to. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Millsy, thank you so much, says, I've been manifesting my dad to walk again after being a paraplegic from an ironworking accident. He can now move his big toe. Thank you. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Wow. That's amazing. All right. We're so excited for you and your dad. That's fucking great. And he's a very strong and focused individual. That's awesome. Proud of you and excited for you. Bree, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we are. Everybody's very excited for you, Millsy. Thank you for sharing that with us. Ooh, okay. ZH. I like this question. This is a new one. Roxy, I have to go somewhere, and these people who I've had a falling out with will be there. How do I not get scared when I go there? Okay, love it. Such a great universal question, I think, so everybody can relate to that. So let's think about this. First things first, what I would do is make resolutions in my mind with those people. I would tie that shit up with a nice little bow in my head. Again, just like we were earlier talking about, I don't remember what it was about the question about like thinking of as many different scenes as you can. Oh yeah, the coworker talking to somebody. So what I would do, first things first, is think about all the ways that you would feel good about these people, right? Like, what would be best case scenario for you to like to kind of like let go of the weirdness, or if there's hurt, pain, resentment, whatever's there. What would be the best case scenario for you to like how am I saying this? How would it go if you guys became friends again or something like that? What would need to happen for you to feel amazing? Like, what the best thing they called me and apologized. They asked me out for lunch and they said, blah, 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 blah. Like, think of all the different scenes that you can. And I would just throw them around in your mind, play them out, just give yourself some like energetic closure. And then I would be working on a couple things, rewriting my story about like me and friends and how people perceive me and receive me, how they treat me, how they like being around me. They're always excited when I'm there. They haven't seen me they haven't seen me in a long time. Moving into, again, describing them specifically. They haven't seen me in so long. They're really happy to see me. They're not even worried about that. Like, I made a much bigger deal of it than it was really necessary. They're over it. They forgot about it. They didn't even care that much. Like, all of those things. They're excited to see me. I can't wait. We're going to have such a good time. All of that shit on fucking repeat. like before you get there, on your way there, while you're interacting with them, after you leave, like don't let that story drop no matter what, because even if like you get there and there's some weirdness, push through it with your affirmations and the way you're thinking about it, because it will work out for you if you just keep going with the story, even if it feels like it's not right now. A lot of times there is a rough patch. Like it happens to so many people. You think you're on the right track, you think you're doing everything right, and then something doesn't even have to be catastrophic, but just like something that questions and challenges everything that you've been doing comes along. You feel like you're not doing it right or it didn't work. And that again is like, that's your test that you got to push through to prove, no, I actually am in this reality. We're not worried here. You're what? The what? Nah, can't hear it. Can't even see it. Okay. Right, will you put that link up again? I didn't see it. I didn't get a chance to.
It won't let me pin it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to pin it, so I just wondered if you can put it back up. Leanne, will you put will you leave that request on my style channel so I can remember? Because I'll forget. Oh, I found it. Okay. Sorry, I found the link I was looking for. I'm going to pin this if anybody wants to download the Confidence Affirmations Builder. That's at the top. And then Leanne, please leave that suggestion on my my style channel, because yeah, I will. I'm so focused. I remember everything everyone tells me. But I like the idea, so let me please remind me. Soph says, my ex has moved on so quickly, but I miss him a lot. Okay. What do you want out of this? Do you want this person to miss you? Do you want to get back together? Do you just want to feel okay with it? Because that's going to kind of, determine of like what you want to do next with your thoughts. Like definitely process the feelings that you have, because they're valid and they need to be passed through your body just like anything else that we consume. So let your body process the emotions. Again, it's okay to feel that way, but you don't have to let your thoughts, continue to describe a reality where things are like helpless, or you're really sad, or it's, not fair or whatever. So I would look at like what it is that you want out of it. And sorry, I just said something that was an inside joke that only like one person would understand. Sorry. I'm so good at focusing. So figure out what it is that you want, and then craft a story around it. That's what it is now. And start turning your wants into affirmations that you have. I have this, this is how it is now, kind of stuff like that. Oh, and the message has been retracted. Okay. Well, let's just erase the last 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Morgan says, this has been a huge question of mine. Is my SP manifesting something completely different while I'm manifesting something completely different? How do you manifest meeting in the middle? Okay. So understand, first things first, when you are questioning, when you don't know the answer to something, you're leaving it up to chance when you don't have to. Okay. So always recognize a question for what it is, which is like you not choosing when you have the opportunity to. So you can say, actually, you know what? I'm not really worried because I know that blah, 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 blah. We're on the same path. We're on the same page. We're doing the same thing. We have the same end goal. Whatever he's doing is only to help us both get to the end goal that we are both working towards, which is the same thing that I want, which is great. And then of course, stories like that or the story is, period. We're no longer telling the story that you're on completely different pages, you're manifesting other shit. Again, whatever he's manifesting is to help build, let's just say in an easy way, whatever he's manifesting are the bricks for the pyramid that you're building, right? Or the blocks, or the fucking bricks for the house you're building. Think of it like that. So instead of wondering if he's doing something that's not in line with what you want, shut down that question, because you're leaving it up to chance, and we don't want to chance this. I want to choose it. And then I want to choose it, not chance it. I like that. Anywho, and then make sure that you're on top of that story. You are not stressing or questioning anymore. You're replacing the questions, the worries, the doubts with, no, I'm not really worried, because we're on the same page. And I know that we're working towards the same goal, and it's really great. Whatever he's doing is helping it out, and I appreciate that. Always kind of going back to that story. Okay.
You had a question on Facebook.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Hey Roxy, I need your help. I have manifested a shitstorm losing my home and an extremely toxic relationship. He is mean. I'm not sure how to get out. From Rebecca.
Okay. Manifested an extremely toxic relationship, lost home, and don't know how to get out. Okay. All right. So okay, sorry. The first thing that I can't get to anything else, because the first thing that wants to be said, I know this sounds so cheesy, I'm really sorry, is if you like really seriously check out my SP workshop. I'm sorry to put a plug right there, but like I literally can't get to the information without saying that. So the first thing is first, like if you really want to fucking overhaul everything and understand like where and why you are manifesting that, definitely check out that workshop. It's good, I promise. Anyways, aside from that, so it's like we have like two things going on, right? So you have your story, your current story that you're experiencing now, your 3D reality that you are no judges, but like, you know, reacting to, probably. How could you not? It's understandable. It's human. So we have this constant perpetuation, when we're acknowledging the fear and the pain and all the other things that are going on there. We're kind of keeping it as our story. The harder it feels to get out of it, the harder it is to get out of it, right? Because you're manifesting that. So part of it is the current story that you're telling. So that needs to be top to bottom change. You got to change the story of the relationship. You got to change the story of this person. You got to change your expectations of what they're going to do. Change the story of you, what you're telling about yourself. And then that brings it to the deeper level, which is that your own programming and underlying beliefs and things like that, and habits, habitual thinking, and fears, worries, doubts, all that stuff is just kind of recreating in your life. So, you know, that's why I suggested the SP workshop, is because it's really designed to kind of get at the core or the source of that shit, so that you can really like eradicate it from your psyche, I guess. But in the meantime, right now, you are going to have to like do your damnedest to not affirm what you're actually going through right now. You know, so like it's really got to be, my life is peaceful, my life is safe, I feel comfortable here, I feel secure, I'm taken care of, I'm okay. You know, the universe always protects me, or something like that. I'm always protected. That's where I would go with everything, is just like, I'm safe, I'm okay, I'm secure, everything's okay. Like things like that, just because you want to take up the space in your mind that's describing not that, you know. And obviously, I'm sorry, like to like give such like black and white answers to things that are so you know, important in people's lives and stuff. But just like, as you know, as I'm being removed from it, you know, hearing it as a third party, as a manifestation coach, like, as fucked up as it is you got to stop agreeing that that's happening. You know, like you have to tell a different story, or, you know, tell a story about your freedom. You feel so good. You feel so supported. You can go anywhere. The world is open to you, and people will greet you with open arms. They protect you. They keep you safe. Everybody wants to keep you safe. Everybody in the entire world wants the best for you. Things like that. And especially that person, like, that's just where I would go with it, is like the most supportive, safe, caring protective affirmations and thoughts that I could access. And even just actually, and as I say that too, neutrality might help. I can't say that. That's just what I'm hearing, is a neutral, like everything's fine, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, when things are really bad. I feel like when it's more general, it's easier to kind of get through the hard times with something like it's okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, things like that. So here for you. Hope that helps. Okay. Tiffany, thank you so much for your kind generosity. Says, hey, eyes are dilated. Sorry for typos. I have a BFF who is more travel friendly than others, so we go places and my other friends get mad. Should I affirm more ways for them to travel or be happy with my BFF who can? Both. There doesn't need to be either or. Definitely both. We have so much fun when we go as a group. We have so much fun when we go as a pair. I have great friends. We love to travel together. We love doing fun stuff. We have fun if we're at home. We have fun when we're traveling. You know, kind of like just not make it a thing, I guess. And yeah, they are supportive. They love that you guys get to travel, and they're excited when they get to come too. You know, that's kind of what I would do with that. Hope your eyeballs are okay. And hope you're doing well. And thank you. I appreciate you. Sounds like you're doing good though. Talking about traveling and shit. That's good. Okay. Isna, thank you so much. Says, I had my most amazing week and it felt so good. I ended up helping my helping my SP, and feel this is a good sign. Is affirming that this is now quicker and effortless okay, or can I start asking for specific dates? I would continue saying that it's effortless. And God, this is happening so fast. Holy shit, this is happening so fast. Instead of it's happening on this day. I just, you know, listen, there are other people who set time limits on their manifestations and are successful at it. I am not good with deadlines personally. It does not do anything except make me stressed out more. So I don't like deadlines. I would rather be like, this shit happens so fast, I'm not even worried about it, because I got so much other stuff going on that even if it does take a couple days for this thing to come through, I probably won't notice because I have so many other things that are taking up my attention. So I think personally the easier, you can just let it go. Effortless, easy, go do that then. Quick and effortless. Thank you. I don't need to tell you when. It's quick. It's effortless. So what the fuck do I need to tell you when for when we already set the parameters of quick and effortless? Don't mess, like, you don't need to like when I hear I need it by this date, it's like, okay, well, you don't have it, do you? That doesn't sound like somebody that's in control. That doesn't sound like somebody who knows it's coming automatically, no matter what. So just think about what you're actually saying when you do that, because it doesn't, to me personally, I don't think it sounds powerful. I mean, unless you're like, yeah, shit comes to me, that comes on Tuesday, this comes on Friday, I'm not really worried. Fine, but it's coming on October 31st. It's coming on October 31st. That to me is like, we don't need that. It's just, it's not as powerful. That's my opinion, of course. You can, don't listen to it if you don't like it. Oh, okay. Amandeep says, to Isna, came and saw 11/11. So grateful for this beautiful video and wishes coming to me. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. And so just wanted Isna to know that you connected with somebody else too. Kali Ma, thank you so much. My videos really appreciate you. Fairy says, how can I do both act as if and living in the end at the same time? Those are the same thing. You know? Yeah. Acting as if you have it is living from the end, right? So. Edson, oh my God, I was just fucking thinking about you yesterday. Holy shit. How are you? Oh my God. Motherfucker. Hi, hope you're doing well. Anyways, I was literally just thinking about you yesterday. I'm thinking, well, I wonder how Edson's doing. Here you are. I'm about to read that book because I'm about to finish the other book that have supposed to have read like 6 months ago. And then that one's next. Edson has suggested I read Brain Lock, and I definitely want to read it because I want to be more of service to people with OCD, to like have real, answers for people. So that's the next book I'm reading. I was just thinking about it yesterday, and here you are. We manifest so fast. He says, good, I have a crazy story. I'll email you. Yes, I need to hear it. Thank you. Appreciate you. I must have felt your energy or something, because I definitely was. That's so funny. Glad you're here. Moonly says, hey, Roxy. Oh, strawberry emoji. Cute. How can I make... Where are we? Where did it go? How can I make myself seen in the sound design industry and possibly getting a job? Okay, so I don't know shit about the sound design industry, so I can't tell you from that perspective. But any industry would be the same as like, okay, first of all, I am a great sound designer. People in the industry admire me. The people I admire like my work. They are impressed by what I've done. I'm so good at what I do. I'm known for my fucking creativity or whatever. I don't know like anything specific to tell you because I don't know everything about the industry, but just start saying that you are. I am seen in the sound. You want to make yourself seen in the sound industry? Start saying you are seen in the sound industry. It's that easy. Getting a job, possibly getting a job. Yeah, I have prospects coming to me every single day. I have people reaching out to me constantly. There's so many freaking jobs available to me. It's really amazing. I feel so abundant. Stuff's coming every single day. Money's coming in. I have all these things. I'm getting to live, doing what I love. I'm an artist, living off my work, yada, yada, yada. You just kind of telling those stories instead of wondering or stressing or doubting or, going over that bullshit in your mind. Leah says OCD in the house. Okay. Okay. Craig Tiffany says, when does the Saturday sermon start? I think I'm going to start them next week. We just have there's always something going on. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to start this coming week, but if not, maybe the week after, but hopefully this week, Saturday. I'll try. Anyway, yeah, if you want to get on Saturday sermons, the more I've been thinking about them, I'm actually really fun. I'm excited about it because I get like I'm going to be able to get to pump you guys up. And like sometimes like when you guys hear me do those rampages, those are like ad-libbed. They're like not, I don't write them ahead of time. They're just like, that shit just comes out. So I really kind of like sometimes get like that preacher thing takes over. So I'm really excited to rampage on you guys and like boost people up. Like I didn't really think about what it was gonna do until I started like mapping out my outline and stuff for it. And I was like, damn, this actually is gonna be kind of cool. So Saturday sermons are happening soonish. I'm gonna try to get them going this Saturday. If not next Saturday for sure. $15 drop in. You can join any week. It's gonna be meditation and affirmations and pumping you up and just getting you like into like a higher place in your mindset, connecting and bringing back the emotional side to things, not just mental, and just like purging the bullshit and soaking up a bunch of good stuff. Oh yeah. So if you're interested in finding out about the Saturday sermons, sign up on my website. You can sign up at the top. There's a pink banner at the top. You can sign up that way, and then we'll be sending out the information. But make sure that you are like, add me to your address book, the Roxy Talks assistant at gmail.com, because if you don't have it, sometimes the emails don't go through and you might not see it. So I need to find a more eloquent way of saying that. I speak so well when I talk about this stuff. Oh, there's Malachi. I see people talking to him, but I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Hello. Malachi. Oh yeah, so Mally's here. We have new affirmations coming for you guys this week. Again, tomorrow. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be like a 3-pack. I call them like packs. It's like a 3-parter, 3-pack. Start your day like first thing in the morning. First thing you do when you wake up, listening to this affirmations to get your day started. There's going to be a midday pick me up and then a fall asleep like nighttime one. So those are coming this week. Those are the videos. So be sure to join me on the live stream chats live so we can talk about stuff. Fakiha, are we getting any collaborations? Maybe. We're not going to talk about anything till I have dates set. Maddie says, and thank you so much for your donation, sweetheart. Says, hi, Roxy. The more I affirm getting my SP back, the more my feelings are becoming neutral towards him. Is this the right way to detach and trust? Yeah, that's just very much how it plays out because, you know, the strong desire of wanting to have something you don't want or you don't have pushes it away. So the more neutral you become about it, the better of a match you are to it. It's easier for it to come to you when you're not pushing it away. So it is a good sign. It means that you are doing the work and you are moving through the process and you are reaching your manifestation. So just keep going. What I would do is add some new affirmations in about yourself because the focus is going to turn towards you now, and just start working on describing yourself better so that you can get to where you need to be to let that relationship come through in the best way. And if you guys want, I also have this the free confidence affirmations builder that we just made. It's linked. It's like at the pinned to the top of this chat, and that actually will get you. If you want to get the Saturday sermon information, you could download this thing, and that would actually do that for you as well. Thank you, Maddie, and congrats. You're on your way, so please keep us posted because we want to know about your progress. Betsy, thank you so much. Says, I have been doing the work to manifest a new guy. I manifested my plumber. I'm not attracted to him at all. He was coming on so strong, so I turned him down. Did I do the work wrong? No, you did it right. You did it right. It's working, but you still have stuff in the story with your particular SP that is counteracting what you're doing with like love in general, if that makes sense. So like the easiest way I say this is like you are clearing up your love story and you're getting rid of like those kind of blocks, like relationship stories, but it's still, you still have blocks or limiting beliefs or whatever about your SP that it, again, is not allowing that person to fit the role yet. So you have to rewrite the SP and you have to rewrite the roles simultaneously so that SP can come through and fit that role for you. Otherwise, if you don't rewrite the story and you only rewrite the SP, then you have the potential for the story to taint your SP, which it usually will. And if you only rewrite your love story, but you're not quite rewriting your SP yet, then you have the opportunity for your SP to come through and taint the love story or just not even fit it in general. I hope that makes sense. And thank you so much. Miss Nina, thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate you. Okay, says, is it okay to manifest from ego or does it have to be from the heart? I find myself wanting my ex back more for ego reasons, although I do deeply love him. Like honestly, it doesn't really fucking matter because you're constantly manifesting anyways. It's like if you're sending off mixed signals, it might be just like too much back and forth that you're not getting like a steady enough beam to like either reality, right? So like the ego, I just want him back to blah, 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 blah. I just want to show him or whatever that sounds like to you. But I actually do love him though. And I do want blah, blah, blah. Those are just their differing stories or desires or focuses or destinations. So you got to pick one really is all I'm saying. Or streamline it. I'm going to get him back because I love him. And he obviously wants to be with me. Duh. You know, or whatever, like smash them together so that they're not like pulling one to the side to the other. If that makes sense. Okay, Bree says, if you can manifest anything, can you manifest the ability to think whatever and still get what you want, i.e. thinking negatively and intend to get positive results? How far does that go? Yeah, you can. Now, the thing about it though is that, and from my experience, is that you can do that, but if you are not practicing actually feeling good, that when that thing shows up, it's just not gonna, you're like, okay, and I knew I was gonna get it. It just kind of removes the joy from things, I think, personally. So I think that eventually doing it, going about it that way is just like, it's gonna lead to more negativity, because everything is, negativity begets more negativity. So you're gonna have to do a lot of like controlling, I would think, I'm guessing, versus like letting it be more effortless. But maybe that's my own limiting belief too. I've never really thought about it. So it is what you say it is. But at the same time, it's like, if you could choose any reality, I'm going to choose a reality where I can get everything I want, but I'm negative all day. Like, okay, cool. Like, that's like, wow. Okay. That's what you're going to do with your power. Cool. That's you. I mean, that's on you, but I would rather pick a reality where I get everything I want and I fucking enjoy my life. But maybe I'm crazy. Okay. Said with love, of course. Oh, ramen noodles in the SP Live workshop. Woo! That's wait, is that this week? Oh, that's Thursday. Is it really? Holy shit. Okay.
For a second.
Oh my God. Everything just happening so fast. So yeah, we're having a live person workshop on Thursday of this week. Came about fast. It kept being like that thing at the end of October, and like now here we are. So if you want to join the live SP workshop, roxytalks.com. You can click on live workshops. Oh, here's the link too. If you need it. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm excited for that one. Yasmin says, what do dreams mean when I've been affirming? When affirming, I've been having some, man, what the fuck? What do dreams mean when affirming? I've been having some odd dreams. The couple, fuck. What do dreams mean when affirming? I've been having some odd dreams, the complete opposite of what I'm affirming. Is that just me purging out the negative thoughts? Like, okay, the dreams are most likely window to the subconscious. I mean, they could be a fuck ton of other things that we have no clue about. But like, that's a pretty common assumption, I guess, is that it's kind of like what's underlying there. Now, if it's some shit that you don't like, then use it as diagnostic tools. Like, oh, okay, I'm still working through some stuff. Good, because I'm on my path. If that's what, if your dreams are not lining up to what you want, don't like, oh my God, I'm doing it wrong. Like, what? Now my dreams don't match. Like, don't do that, because you're manifesting that too. So it's more like just, oh, interesting. Okay, that's something I need to work on. Okay, great. And then work on it. But I just, like, the way I tell people, like, with dreams, like, if you have a bad dream about your SP or some shit, treat it like a nightmare. If you have a good dream about your manifestation or your SP, yes, I'm on track. Everything's working out, blah, blah, blah. It's, just celebrate it if it's good, but don't affirm that you have all these bad dreams and, think that shit's fucked up because you had a bad dream about it. Like, just work on it. Miss Hill. Hair from working. Freddy Krueger dream. Oh my God, Bree, do you know about that? Have I told you that? You know about my Freddy Krueger dream. I have to have told that, right? That was like my recurring dream as a kid. That I had to go to Freddy Krueger's house. I had to walk through his whole scary house, all the whole rigmarole, and then I get to the back porch, and my mom's skin was laying on the porch. And it's probably because my aunt, who was only like 14 when I was born, so she was babysitting me all the time, me and my cousin used to force us to watch Freddy Krueger movies when we were like 2 and 3 years old. I still give her shit to this day for it. Okay. Yay, Tiffany's excited for the workshop. Me too. Okay. Tajana, say you are saying my name right. Am I? Okay, Blah says, what to do when you are afraid that the same negative cycle of relationships will repeat, such as ghosting, chasing, blah, blah. I like how it started with a blah and ended with a blah. Okay. What to do when you're afraid the same negative cycle of relationship will repeat? Okay, well, first of all, if you're afraid that it'll repeat, it definitely will. It probably already will anyways, if you don't get a handle on it. So you don't need to be afraid. It's probably already happening unless you start working at the underlying shit. So is it inevitable? Probably, if you don't work on it, but we're going to work on it now. So just don't be afraid of it. Just understand that you're no longer going to do the things that will manifest it, so you don't have to be afraid anymore. And the things that will manifest it are being afraid of it, worrying about it, stressing about it, and then, of course, allowing the thoughts that precede the negative cycle. So let's say, I'm going to pick something common from like a client. A lot of people that let's say that it's somebody that there's always like a third party. Usually what happens is that everything will be fine for the most part. Doesn't really matter. Everything's fine. And then we start fearing, wondering, can it be somebody else? What if there is? Am I good enough? Do they really want to be with me? Can I keep them? Like all that kind of stuff. That's when you start manifesting the third party again. So you have to find where you start the cycle over again and then not. My SP workshop, the original one, specific person workshop, will really help you with that. And then we're doing the brand new one is live on Thursday, but it's going to be different. It's going to be, I don't want it to be the same information, like the same exact material. Meredith, thank you so much. Says, just popping in to say hi. Things are seriously getting easier to manifest. What I want today. Grateful to this community and Roxy for the content. Thank you. We appreciate you. And thank you. You're very kind and generous. I'm glad to hear things are going well for you. Definitely the community is very helpful to everybody. I love how supportive everybody is. It's really awesome. Lilo, this week's videos. Malik, this scary Terry. Bitch. That shit was so funny. Okay. Oh my God. And we brought a scary Terry like beanie baby to Christmas one year because me and my husband both bought each other the same one. So we just kept one and then brought it to Christmas. I didn't it wasn't necessarily there for anybody. And then my nephew, my youngest nephew was like, what's that? I was like, that's scary Terry. He's like, I'm going to need this. And then he was just holding around like a little scary Terry beanie baby. I got to do my part for the next generation. All right. Okay, this week's videos. Oh yeah, so tomorrow is a first thing in the morning, wake me up, start your day affirmations. Thursday is going to be midday boost affirmations, and then Friday is going to be nighttime fall asleep affirmations. And I guess is a good time to tell you guys, I think I'm starting a new cycle, a new schedule. I'm going to do regular face-to-face videos for 1 week, then a week of affirmations, and then a week of face-to-face videos and a week of affirmations, and kind of switch them up a little bit just to help kind of ease, the scheduling, the filming schedule and stuff. So I know you guys will love and enjoy it and stay with us, and we'll be doing a lot more affirmations. So if you have ideas for those, let us know. Malachi takes every single one of your guys' comments, by the way. He looks at all of the comments on all of the affirmations tracks, and he takes it all into consideration. So he sees everything you guys say about it, all the nice stuff you guys say. I screenshot and send to him, so he definitely sees it all and is always, keeping you guys in mind with the music portion of it. Blah says, thanks, Roxy. I think I'm more powerful after manifesting him back again. I know he wants me, and I will work on recreating him, aka manifesting his good traits that he showed me at the beginning. Okay, so what I'm going to do is clean that up a little bit. We're going to say, I am so powerful. I can manifest anybody, him, somebody else, somebody different. It doesn't really matter because love is all around me. I have the most amazing relationship. He's kind, amazing, supportive, wonderful, yada, 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 all those things. We don't need to say that he was at the beginning. We just want to say that he is the things. And it's great. Everything's working out. I'm getting better and better every single day. Okay, so we want to elevate even that story. Ooh, I like this question. Okay, Domino Tattoos says, thoughts on co-creation, groups of people manifesting for each other, any merits or issues? I love the idea. I love the question. I love it when I get new questions I haven't answered before. So let's think about it. Okay, so interesting. Obviously, everyone is you pushed out, right? So if I am, essentially, I would be manifesting a version of somebody who's manifesting something for me, right? If you want to like break it down like that. So at the end of the day, I'm selecting versions of those people. Let's say that we have a group. I'm going to look at them as expert manifestors also on my same level. I'm an expert. You're an expert. We're experts together. And I only see you as an expert manifestor. Otherwise, why would I be in a manifestation circle with you if I can't see you as an expert, right? Just wouldn't make sense. I don't want to have doubts about what Joe's over there doing. I don't know if Joe's getting the full moon shit right, or, just saying. I don't want to have doubts about it. So I would want to obviously describe and manifest them as the best possible versions of themselves at manifesting, describe them that way. And each of us is in control in our own little realities, right? So I don't know. This is a really interesting question. I know that like I do have several friends, like specific friends that like when we get together or we talk, it's just like synchronicity, like constantly. And maybe it's because I define them that way or expect them to be that way. Obviously it would be. And I guess they are also manifesting this version of me. It's so weird when it comes to like the crossing of streams. So let me say this. I do think that having a support system of other manifestors who get you, who don't think you're crazy, who will talk about your manifestation like it's already here with you, who will help keep you on track and help you pick up slack when you start falling is so valid. And it's interesting because like our Facebook moderator team has kind of like become that just because we just, we're on a group chat. We talk like every single day. So we're all invested in each other's manifestations. And we're all like, I think for, most of us in there, like we go to each other, like, like, oh, this manifestation, like we kind of share those things with each other because not everybody has people like that in their life they can share with. So I think that having a manifestation support group in general is a great idea. And like, okay, so for example, somebody had one of their manifestations come through on the group chat, and like for the couple days before it, all of the rest of us were like seeing the person's name, right? So it was like everybody else was seeing it in the group, and then like they came through like a couple days later. So I don't know. I have not thought about it, so I don't have like a definitive answer for you, but that's kind of just my thoughts on it. And if you have people in your life that you can talk about manifestation to and be open and just kind of support each other, good. Go be with that person. Money affirmations, yes, we're definitely doing that for sure. We want to make a cool like money rampage kind of like shit. Am I keeping Mindset Monday? Yes, I'm keeping Mindset Monday. I might go down to 2 a month. I might, because I was thinking I would do like Mindset Mondays on the weeks where I have affirmations coming out, and then the weeks where I have face-to-face videos, there wouldn't be a Mindset Monday. We're not there yet, but it could happen. I'm just trying to, like, you guys know I'm very open about my job, like as my career, and I'm just really trying to be mindful about it. Like if I'm creating my job and my world and everything around me, I don't want to create something that is like, that I have to be, chained to and like feel like is controlling me, like I can't escape from it. I can't take a day off. So I'm working to just become like the next level of an entrepreneur than I am, honestly. Like I'm really just taking the next step and growing as like as smart of a businesswoman as I can be. So a little less constant with the content on YouTube. I think pulling away is a good idea. Elevating what I'm offering you guys as far as like transformational programs and things like that, like actually really putting more time into that than like YouTube say, I guess is a good way. Not like in a negative way, but it's like, yeah, like I want to put like, I don't want to be so consumed with getting the YouTube videos out every single week that I don't give all that I can in other areas of my life. So that's kind of where we're at. But it's a good thing. I'm excited. We're still here. It'll just be like less of like me talking constantly. That's all she do. Okay. What else we got? Craig, Felicia says, how do I manifest becoming a pro gamer and not raging when I suck? Partly joking, but also wondering. Okay, well, okay. Yeah, I don't know shit about shit. I don't play video games, but like I think part of the, now I don't know if you're talking about, are you talking about Twitch shit? Because I'm thinking Twitch. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what the fuck a pro gamer is. Is that a Twitch thing? Are you online? I sound like a fucking boomer. Is that a Twitch? Is that a Twitter? Are we talking about Twitch? Are you talking about being online? Because when you're raging, if you're broadcasting it, that's the kind of shit people want to see, right? On that, like they like that, the personality coming out, I think, right? Isn't that the goal, to be like stand out from people? So I would say rage for your character and your or not your character, but you know what I'm saying, like your on camera persona. Like if that's what you do, that's what you do. But also like know that you're a fucking badass and you're like it's only getting you better. Like don't make sure that you're not like you're not deciding that you suck while you can rage and still be like, I'm the shit and I'm raging and I'm also the shit while I'm raging. If that makes sense. I do it all the time. Okay. Erectatron. Oh shit. I like that name. Erectatron. Okay. Erectatron says, totally unrelated, but girl, what is your skincare routine? Thank you so much. I am, oh my God, I've been on a skincare journey for the last year. I'm making a video about it on my style channel. I will have that soon-ish, I guess. It's like, when is it ever really done? But for my skin likes salicylic acid toner. I have found that to be like the one thing that keeps my skin clear as much as possible. I in February I started doing this expensive skincare, trying to like, you know, make everything great, and I gave myself cystic acne, and then I've just been trying to like deal with it ever since. And I just realized over the weekend, like the one thing I've been missing this whole year was that fucking it's just Neutrogena salicylic acid toner, but I swear by that shit. It just like my skin is like, thank you. And I've had like acne all year, and like just using that shit over the weekend, like I have none right now. So I don't know, man. And then yeah. So I'm just going to say that stuff has given me a nice little reprieve from the shit I've been doing all year, but I will have more of an in-depth video kind of discussing it. Like I've been getting laser treatments and like all kinds of stuff. So, oh my God. Speaking of, have you guys ever had a laser on your face? Holy shit. That shit hurts so bad. Like I can handle pain. It hurts really bad. It's not fun. It's like this is getting scraped off. Bree says, I manifested an alarm going off. I was wondering when it would go off right when it did. I've been having so many instant manifestations lately. It's nuts, man. I swear, when you just like stop dealing with the bullshit and just keep your mind in check and not let things fucking derail you, everything just like happens. It's so easy. Lilo says, if we have one negative thought on the 30 days of alignment, will it fall apart? No, absolutely not. And do not let you fall like, do not let it derail you. You must keep going, because that is how you turn this into a practice, because you're going to have things in your life that come and blindside you and things that you don't want. It's life. But when you go through this process and you make it a habit, you figure out how to deal with shit much better across the board. And so you become almost like impervious to shit because you can deal with anything. So you must push past the negative thought when you're on the 30 days of alignment. You keep going, keep going, keep going. Do not give up on it. It's really valuable. If you have not done the 30 days of alignment, I suggest checking it out. It really did help me change my life. That's like how it changed my life, was like, that was my first month of hardcore hammering my process in. And I just recorded what I was doing every single day and like what I was learning and how I kept myself on track. And it was like, okay, well now I'll just, I guess, give this to people because this is really valuable. So that's free at my website, roxytalks.com. It's at the pink banner at the top. Lisa says, yes, laser hurts a lot. Even with numbing cream. Oh my God, it sucks. I mean, it's so good. I love it. It feels so good. Moonly says, I manifested you talking about your skincare. By the way, I use Neutrogena too. It's life-saving stuff. It honestly, like, I know it's drugstore. I have been spending so much money on expensive skincare this year. And like some of the stuff I really do like I love my cleanser that I'm using. I love a couple other things, but that Neutrogena toner is like, for my skin, it's like what it's what plants crave. Let's just put it that way. It's got electrolytes. Alicia on day 4 of the 30 days of alignment. Awesome. Keep going. Let everything build upon each other. I need to update that because one question I get asked a lot is that, are you supposed to just do one day of each thing? Some things are like a day, like that day's lesson, but a lot of the habits and practices I want you to like build upon, like the content, diet, meditating, connecting with the earth and things like that. Like you want to keep doing that consistently and adding it to your practice. But like, you know, taking stock of where you've been the last 2 weeks is obviously not something that we necessarily have to do every day. It's kind of like a, you know, kind of like a journey thing, but you want to make these things regular. Everything that's in there is valid and you can take that to the rest, you know, the rest of your life. Okay. Next Lifetime says, bro, that numbing cream did not work. They said they'll send me prescription and I'm going to lather that shit. It is like, it's like your whole face is getting like tattooed. It's not fun. Oh, Deborah says drugstore products are good. Just be consistent. Yeah, consistency is definitely a big thing I've noticed is like, because I go to bed at so many odd hours of the night. Like I just want to make sure that, you know, like cleansing every night, toning every night, and like, you know, whatever. I haven't even like been wearing moisturizer and shit because I'm just trying to like not let my skin, my pores get clogged. And that's what was happening is they just kept getting clogged and clogged and clogged. But I think now that I have brought the toner back, we can start putting other shit on. It's like, I don't even care. I just don't want to have like acne. I don't want to have like zits on my face. I'm gonna be 37 in like 3 weeks. You guys, I found out Mulatto's mom is 37. I'm like, how am I old enough to be your mother? So now she's my daughter. So proud of her. Okay. All right. My dinger went off. My general rule has been, once the dinger goes off, I'm gonna try not to answer any more manifestation questions. But I'll talk about myself. Okay, Fakiha says, why buy drugstore? Buy the most rich ass high end one you can. I know, I did that and it gave me acne. That's what I was just saying. I spent all kinds of money all year long on this nice ass skincare and it gave me fucking acne. And then when I decided to just go back to Neutrogena this weekend, it cleared up. So I'm going to use some of the high end stuff. Again, like the cleanser, I really like. The acne cream that they gave me, I really like, but I also like the Neutrogena one. So I'm going to use both. That's, you know. Blast says you look so much younger. That's crazy. Like, I don't think it's that, like, okay, it's weird to me because I never thought, like, to me to think of 37 sounds so, it isn't, I don't know how the fuck I got here. Like, I'm still like who I was it's just like the years just keep going by, but apparently I'm like almost 40 now and it's so bizarre. Okay. But I've been telling people, I'm like, I'm 40, like Beyonce's 40. I'm 40, like Gwen Stefani is 50. Okay. Like we are just, it's just a number. And I don't know. When I was little, my stepmom told me, I remember so vividly, she was like, I just decided not to grow up. I'm just like a bit an adult kid. And I was like, wait, you can do that? you don't have to, you could just like be. And I think that was all I needed. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to be an adult kid. I don't need to be old, but at the same time, like, you know, when I was a kid, what I thought of as 40 is like not what 40 is today, you know? Like we have like J-Lo, we got Beyonce's, we got, again, Gwen Stefani, all those, even Kim Kardashian's, I think she's like 39. Kourtney Kardashian, like it's not the same anymore as it was. Like people like were just different than we were like fucking 35 years ago, 30 years ago. Anywho, yes, age is all mental. My dad always says that he tells himself he's aging backwards and, you know, things like that. And I do try to say I look younger. I'm going to start saying that day. I look younger every day. I do say my skin looks very smooth. Definitely try to do as much with mental. And I have had Botox. Like, I'm not going to act like I haven't had stuff. I love Botox. It's fantastic. Okay. All right. So, oh, Lisa said sometimes you don't get adolescent acne, then you get it as an adult. You might need Accutane prescription. It'll fix it. Yeah, I definitely didn't have acne as a kid, but I'm gonna keep doing what I just kind of started doing this weekend and see how that works, and hopefully that like the really nice cleanser versus the toner that my skin just like, I've been using it for so long that I guess my skin just like, I don't know, it likes it or it works well with my skin. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Queen Apple says, I'm 42 and no one believes me. They think I'm, they think and always say I'm 26 to 28. It is nice. It is nice. Anne says, I turned 27 on Halloween. I look like I'm 15. That's so funny. Lisa says, I love Botox too. Deborah says, 48 in the house. Deborah, you look, not that it's like, I mean, it's like as you get older, people are like, you look so young. You're like, okay. Like I'm not old, but I get it. But like Deborah, like I just want to say the same thing to you. It's like, you look so young, but you look great is what I'll say instead. 27 forever. Okay. Caroline, I'm joining the SP workshop Thursday, but struggling to work out what time it is in the UK. Can anyone help me? It's 3 p.m. Pacific. Oh my God. What is it, like 11 hours? I have no fucking clue. I think it's 8 hours off of the East Coast. I could be wrong. We're going to find out for you. Dina says, we're all aging backwards. Damn right. We all look so young. 9 hours.
8 hours ahead of us.
Of us?
Of us.
Okay. So you'll be at 11 p.m.
Yeah, so it's
11 p.m. And, okay. Karina says, I'm very lucky because I found out about the law of attraction at 22, so now I can fix my life earlier on. Yes, ma'am. Woo, girl, I wish I would have. I mean, I don't wish I would have nothing because it led me where I need to go. But if I had known about it earlier, you know, it's already happening. Okay. Recommend any LOA books besides The Secret? What's that one? Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. That's like a good like seminal piece. It's like old. It's old. It's a lot older. But it's just it's very much like, it's almost very like black and white. Even though it's like it's a bit of a read. You know, he's like a doctor, so he has like, you know, talks in doctory. But I just feel like it's very much like, think this and this will happen, and it just kind of like hammers that in. Easna says Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Young Chetta says reality transurfing. What else? Anything else? The Game of Life. Any Neville Goddard books? Faze, I appreciate you sending energy to me. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Someone else is reading The Power of Now. Yeah. I started reading. Well, I thought I got transurfing, but I got like one of the like ancillary books, and it was just like, I don't know what was going on, so I didn't really get very far into it. Erectatron says, how do you start scripting? Just slightly confused on the whole thing. Okay, so, okay, I said I wasn't gonna. I do have a scripting video, but I will just say, think of it as you are writing a letter home from summer camp of your dreams. And you're just talking about how everything is so great, all the fun things you're doing, how people love you, how you feel about yourself, how appreciative you are, things are going great, I'm doing this, people treat me like this, money flows to me like this. And you kind of want to like billow and build out this story of like, it's essentially affirmations on paper. And you just kind of like do a page of them and just write things that you want, but you write them as if they are now. Or that they're unfolding. Things unfold. Things happen for me so easy. The universe always has my back. I feel so safe and protected. Everybody loves me. I'm respected. People love to be around me. Saying the same shit over and over. But stuff like that. I also have a scripting, like a whole bundle. It's like a workshop and like all of the modules for my other courses, all the scripting modules. If you're interested, that's at my website. There's a scripting bundle. Oh, The Power by Rhonda Byrne. Yeah, I like The Power was my favorite out of the Rhonda Byrne. Out of that whole series, I really liked The Power. Deborah, Magic of Believing and It Works. Joe Dispenza books. Tiffany says, I live for Mindset Mondays. I love and appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. Saturdays are going to be awesome. The Saturday sermons are going to be super. I'm really excited. It's going to be just about like getting into like a really good heart space and feeling good about yourself and pumping yourself up, getting to a place of clarity and also a place of like excitement and eagerness for what's to come. Saturday sermons. If you want to find out about Saturday sermons, I'm either starting them probably maybe this week, maybe next week. Go to my website and join my mailing list. You can do it by clicking the pink banner at the top and you'll get the info. Try to add Roxy Talks Assistant at Gmail to your address book just to make sure that they come through. Somebody asked if I want kids. I don't know. I was just talking to my husband about it like yesterday. Like maybe, I feel like once I'm in my 40s, like that's when I'll start wanting it, which is like weird. I just feel like I'm definitely not there right now. I have too much to do. Like I have this thing I have to get done, like this mission I have to accomplish. Once I'm on the other side of it though, I might, but I don't know if I will want to like have kids. You know, it's like if I'm 40, I don't know if I want to go there with it. So I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe freezing eggs. I just literally just thought about that yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with it. I'm so like career oriented, you know, I'm just like, I like building. I have this thing that I have to build that there's just not really any room for it right now. But maybe once all this stuff is kind of like out of my system and been built, potentially. Because I feel like I would want kids later in life, but I don't necessarily like now is not the time. Well, maybe. Like I love my nephews. I just had a new nephew the other day. So excited. But freeze eggs maybe just for fun. Yeah, just I mean, you know, I think that you know, why not? I don't know. Like I don't know what I want at that point, but I just know that right now, like I just can't even like go there with it. Bring an heir to the throne. That's so funny. You're sweet, Fakiha. Okay. Boost of positivity need ASAP. Okay. I am on my grind right now. I really am. We got stuff to build. Oh shit. What the fuck? A Facebook chat just came through.
Hey, finally.
Why? I can only see Rosanna. She says, oh, check out Cassandra Bankson on YouTube. She's an esthetician. She struggled with cystic acne for 10 years or so. She's also a vegan. You'll love her. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Send me that not on a chat. I will forget everything that people tell me on a chat. I need like screen caps, concrete evidence. Ah! Delete it. I'm just kidding. Let's put it. Let's post it. Okay. Okay. Tana says, no one is really ready to be a parent. I thought I was ready and planned both of my babies after birth. I realized I wasn't ready. See, and then that stuff scares me. Like, I'm also scared. I'm terrified of childbirth. So I'm like, ooh, that's why I'm like, surrogate, maybe. Oh, Tana, it's your first live. Oh, thank you. This is what we do on Mondays. It's every Monday for now, but I might pull back a little bit because we're going to do Saturday sermons, something a little more purposeful. And I'm just trying to, again, elevate what I'm bringing to you guys. You know, we've had like the structure we're at now, we've been doing for a year and it's been great. And now it's time to graduate and move to the next step. Okay. Do I still read tarot? No, I don't. But okay, so I had this, I don't want to give too much away because I had this idea come through the other day about, I'm not going to say anything, but what I did think was that sometimes it's okay to confer, right? Like I was talking to somebody, I think it was you, about maybe conferring with your pendulum or like pulling a card for yourself, like just to kind of get an energy read. But I haven't done anything like that in a lot, like probably since I moved into this house. I've just been like working so much. Pakia says, I've ever heard of manifestation? You're going to manifest being ready. It is. When we get there. Black Sheep, thank you for your very kind. Thank you for your nice compliment. Okay, it's 2:38. I do have shit to do today. I always get like distracted and just like talking to you guys. Always have fun. Creative Goddess, welcome to Spanish this week. Thank you. Thanks for being here. We have a very nice, supportive, and kind community, so please feel free to make friends. I'm building the community. Okay, Bree, I'm building a community tab on the website. It's happening. We just have a lot of shit going on. We're kind of like doing right now. So the website is going to get completely revamped. There will definitely be a new community portion of the website, so people can come together there and just like meet, join up, support each other. Like I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, there's going to be a group. There's a community tab coming. Okay. Allison, can you make a video about how to take them off the pedestal? Yes, I have one. If you go to my page, it's like one of my top videos. So it's like in that very first playlist. It should be like the fourth one over. It's called Make Them Chase You, or that's the thumbnail says Make Them Chase You or some shit like that. But I have done that video. It's very popular, so I think you'll like it. Okay. All right. I think I need to
practice self-love.
I do need to practice self-love and do the things I'm going to do. Video suggestion, how to put yourself on a pedestal without being annoyingly arrogant. Are you calling me? I'm just kidding. I'm just totally kidding. I'm not going to. This is a joke. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Tao T. I hate when I don't know. I can't read someone's name right. Finding your channel has already changed a lot in my life in the past weeks. Catching my thoughts has helped immensely, and understanding it all in the first place. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are finding value. Okay. This week's videos are tomorrow is morning start your day affirmations. Thursday is midday boost you up affirmations, and Friday is fall asleep in the zone affirmations. How do you find your own style? I can put that on the style chan. Leave that in the comments. If you guys have any suggestions for the style channel, leave in the comments, because I'm not going to do the weekly videos anymore. I'm going to just start doing like regular, I don't know, basic bitch YouTube style video. No, hold on, let me take that back. People keep asking me for things like tutorials and shit. It's like, all right, fine, I guess, maybe. I wanted to do my own thing, but whatever. A daily routine / vlog. My shit is like, if people ask me that, I'm like, there's nothing you want to see. Like, I never wear makeup unless I'm on camera, which is like today and tomorrow when I film. I always am wearing like an Adidas tracksuit. I look disgusting every single day. I am like just working all day long. There's nothing glamorous about it at all. So people ask for a vlog. I'm like, there's nothing to see. Like there's nothing to see. Like maybe on a shooting day, maybe, but it's like, even that it's a lot. And I kind of did it on the style channel a little bit with the time lapses, but I don't know, man. I have more stuff coming from the style channel. Like I have a cool photo shoot video that I wanted to put up, but I have to like edit it. Sorry, that's why I kind of stopped doing the weekly videos. It was just too much. I'm gonna do a haul video today also from Just Fab. You guys use Just Fab? I signed up for them a long time ago and they never let me cancel my fucking subscription. And then like I looked and I had like 6 credits. So I just bought a whole bunch I closed it out, canceled it. And I think I'm just gonna do a haul video with the shit. I don't know. Does that sound interesting? Does anybody care? Behind the scenes. I might be your SP. Cute. All right. I know most people don't want to hear me talk about fucking clothes on this channel, so. Or I don't know. Do you? I don't know.
Yeah, they ask you questions about your hair and after you think they want to know.
It's true. Okay. All right, guys. Self-care. Behind the scenes. Yeah, it's time to go. 2:45. Yeah, we've been doing it. Okay. All right. Am I single? No, I'm married. Okay. Can you go live from there and do style chips? I could do that. I could go live on the other channel. I guess. If you guys will be there. I don't want to go live and just talk to myself. And just be mean for Kia. Karina says, seriously, I love the fact that you have the confidence to wear those clothes. I have just always been so like weird and just like worn weird outfits and never been satisfied with something for too long. Always have to change things up. Always have to like, you know, like we didn't have a ton of money when I was growing up. And so like I would try to like recreate the looks that I saw like in magazines or like what, you know, like other kids were wearing using like the stuff that I had. So I was always just very DIY too. That's another thing is I always would watch people do stuff and then learn how to do it. So I always did my own hair, did my own acrylic nails. Like that's how, you know, learning to do makeup. And I've always just been a DIY, like I can watch someone do it and figure it out myself and do it. And I just, it's always been about like updating and new and fresh and always evolving, I guess, because I just get so fucking bored with how I look that I just I can't handle like monotony. Like I can't have the same thing happening constantly. Karina, I would love to wear some of them outside. I used to dress like that like all the time. I just don't really I don't go anywhere anymore because I work from home. Okay. All right.
Somebody said your outfits are urban royalty.
I appreciate you guys. I think I guess to go. I keep saying that. I need to actually do it. Okay. I love you. Join me tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. PST for morning start your day affirmations. Thursday is going to be midday affirmations, get you a nice boost. And then Friday, fall asleep affirmations, get in the zone as you sleep. I'll be in the live chats. We're going to get the Saturday sermon thing going on. So if you haven't joined my mailing list, please do. If you add Roxy Talks assistant at gmail.com to your like address book or something, I don't know, email works, I guess, it lets the email come through. I'm so good at this. We have, we have the SP live SP workshop happening this Thursday. So if you want to join that workshop, head to my website, roxytalks.com, and sign up for the live workshop. It is happening this Thursday, the 22nd at 3 p.m. Pacific. and it's going to be different than the original SP workshop, so that it will be updated and just like a different kind of approach and focus, group coaching, love and relationships related. So if you haven't joined the original SP workshop, it will be valuable to you. If you have joined the original SP workshop, it will be valuable to you. We are doing that on Thursday, and appreciate all of you guys. Love you. Saturday sermon's coming soon. Be good to yourselves. Treat yourself nice. Affirm. Love you guys. Okay. I know I don't want to get off. Okay, bye. We'll say bye here. Bye. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
No.